Hello everyone. So Saturn went retrograde today, July 13th at about 12:30 this morning, Central Daylight Time. And it's going to stay that way until around November 28th at 1:24 a.m. Central Daylight Time. All of these readings are meant to help you understand what the different themes or energies going on for this retrograde are going to look like. I do recommend watching all 12, especially as each sign pertains to the house in which it rules for you and your birth chart. All right, at the very least, I hope you watch your big three. With that said, I'm using the deck of many things, my hand-drawn cards, and the Darkwood Tarot, and then I'm going to pull some guidance from the Magical Spirit Oracle for each sign. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into the messages. All right, Aqua. Let's see what's going on for your Saturn retrograde cycle. All right, Aqua. So we've actually got a really decent reading here. The Star card in the deck of many things represents an immediate boost to something healing or something improving in a big way. Whether you're taking on a lot of knowledge, your personality is becoming maybe more charismatic, you're more likable, maybe you go through a physical healing, right? Your physical health improves. Maybe you gain some kind of wisdom and start putting it into action, right? Maybe you develop more strength or courage and are able to hit the mark, where maybe you struggled before. You're getting a boost to something. And the Fates represents the fabric of reality unraveling and re-spinning anew to help you avoid a situation of your choosing. Whatever this boost is that you're getting from the divine, you have a chance to completely transform what is going on. And to be fair, you've got Pluto in your sign, which is a powerhouse of energy when used the right way. And it's in sextile to Saturn and Neptune. And will continue to be as they go through this retrograde period. They're going to linger in this sextile with Pluto a little longer. It's giving you a huge empowerment. Your foundation, who you are, is solid. And if it's not, it's going to be. That you can trust yourself and the integrity that you stand on. You may have been the angel on the cross for a while, martyring yourself, holding up the burdens, right? Carrying the crosses of other people, taking on their healings like it was your responsibility to help them heal. And I feel like that's ending. If you were in the middle of sacrificing yourself for someone else's lessons, you have this get out of jail free card. Essentially, it's a spiritual get out of jail free card. You're like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I got this huge boost. I got this chance to essentially live a different life, a different reality, be a different version of myself. And I'm going to take it. You're not carrying the crosses of anybody else anymore. You're choosing to let the pain go. Whether that means you've been the martyr and have been sacrificing yourself for somebody else, holding them up, or you've been stuck playing the villain role because they needed to learn the hard way and you were stuck in this fucking villain role. Giving up your opportunities to create your own life because they needed the hard lesson. That's done. You have a chance to get out of whatever it is that has been holding you back. And the foundation that it has built for you is solid. I don't think that this transit's going to necessarily be easy with the Three of Swords on top. I think the people who are wounded are going to want to keep you around because they have addictions to pain and like to ripple that to other people. But I think you have stagnated long enough. I think you've gained quite a perspective being in whatever role you've been in for whomever needed it. I think you gained a lot with the Hanged Man on bottom. The perspective shift that you needed, being inside the illusion with the moon under that. You found your strength through it, really. 3 major arcana on the bottom. You found your strength through it. Whether it was a family situation or a work situation or both, because the 10 of Pentacles is here. You can now look at your own demons, catch your own snakes, and not flinch, right? That you would not submit or give them power anymore. And I think that's an awesome thing. As we get into your cards, we have the King of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands in the reverse, which means you have mastered some kind of manifestation and are no longer at the crossroads. We have the 10 of Cups with the Temperance card. This, the 10 of Cups, is a dream come true. It's alchemizing in for you with this Saturn retrograde. Strong Sag energy, super significant if you've got strong Sag in your chart. Especially because that's trining on Aries and sextiling Aqua, your sign. You've got a dream come true, a 10 of Cups situation coming in. That is emotional fulfillment, emotional safety. That is seeing the heart of other people and other people seeing your heart and choosing to love and protect each other, right? Loyalty, the wolves. You're connecting with soul family. Deep protector energy. Deeply loyal energy. Whatever battles we fight together, right? Pack. You're alchemizing in forever, people. And to top it off, we get the Ace of Pentacles with the Magician, as above and so below. Like, Spirit is giving you a brand new solid foundation with that Ace of Pentacles. Brand new. Spirit saying, here's the opportunity. And you're like, yup, in. Claimed it. Magician, as above and so below. And here you are in this beautiful Emperor energy. Beautiful Emperor energy. And it's the Ram. It's this Aryan energy that's working in your favor. With the Queen of Wands. Receiving, right, feminine energy, what you desire. The Suit of Fire. Passion, spirit. Receiving what you truly desire in soul. Being in your high masculine energy. Is that a ram or is that a goat? If it's a goat, that's fucking Saturn. That's crazy. Either way, that's fucking... Look at that power. Look at that power. Venusian energy at the bottom. That looks like the symbol for Venus there. And it's in Gemini, trine your sign, as of right now. Huge boost. Huge boost. You have the will, the drive, and the determination to reach the top, the pinnacle of whatever it is that you desire. And I feel like you're going to get it. The pain that other people were weaving, that's over. They could figure it out on their own. They want to stay stuck in pain, that's a them problem. It is not your problem. And I think you are well aware of that right now. That is a them problem. Their pain is not your problem. It is not your job to heal them. Not one more day. Not one more day. Spirit is giving you aces. We've got a 1 here, we've got a 1 here, and we've got a 1 here. Aqua. For all the shit that you've been through, you have learned so much. You have learned so much about pain and how people create it, how people get stuck in it, yourself included. And I think Spirit is giving you this get out of jail free card, and you are using it. You're not saving it for a rainy day. You're using it right now. You're like, fuck this jail. Fuck this energetic prison. This reality with these stuck ass people, these stuck situations that don't know which ends up or their ass from their face. You're like, fuck this. I'm not going to hang on the cross for anybody. I'm an angel. I got wings. I need to fly. And that's exactly what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing. You are out. You've taken the lessons. You got these blessings coming in. And you're like, amen, Spirit, let's go. Let's go. My bag is packed. My bag is packed. I've got this solid foundation within the self, and I am ready to go into the next manifestation. Let's go. Getting the fuck out of Dodge. Good for you, Aqua. A little round of applause for you. Good for you. Let's get you a guidance card. Good for you. Spirit, what is the guidance for Aquarius, please? For this Saturn retrograde cycle. Ooh, I'll take 1 or 2, but I'm not taking a chunk. What is their guidance for this cycle? That is so cool. It's the Dark Night of the Soul. It came out in the reverse because I think that's exactly what the fuck you're leaving. Card number 28, right? 10, another 1. Transformation, awakening, and tower. She dug caverns in her heart until she found the light. That's what's written on the pages. You went deep, Aqua. You dug real deep. And you finally found it. You found it, what you were looking for. Even if you didn't know what you were looking for, you found it and you knew that's why you were digging. You knew exactly what it was when you found it, that was the reason why you were digging. In darkness, I can cultivate my light. The tower, the deepest cave, the endless desert. A dark night of the soul is a period of extreme challenges, whether internal, external, or both. It is the fight with the dragon, the monsters in your head, the demons in your life. It is to experience a great loss or catastrophic confusion. It is the thing that every human wishes to avoid but cannot. It is a stirring of your soul, a call for the deepest of transformations, whether that be a reconstruction of your life, values, or self. These periods can take us to a hell of sorts. They take us to a place so deep within us that we think it will never end. a trap door through which we just keep falling into a great void of dark experiences and painful emotions. It can strip everything away from us. We have no choice but to face the dragon, to find the treasure, to seek the light, to become the warrior we were always capable of being. This is when we become a more powerful version of self. When we learn the ways of the great witches who came before us and know that we are so much stronger, wiser, and worthier than we thought possible. We earn our gifts in this place, those we were not born with but were always meant for. Our new self is forged in the fire of transformation, and we can do more than just survive. We can become the light that we so desperately need. We can rise from the ashes and become the phoenix. We can awaken to the powerful truth of our own being. Pulling this card can confirm that you have experienced an evolution of your soul, that you have overcome or are capable of overcoming difficulties and receiving the gifts that come from that, as hard and as dark as it may have been. You are learning the way of the warrior. This card also has an energy of transformation behind it. Perhaps you feel your soul is stirring and that it is time for new growth within. Or you want to change your life, your beliefs, or your values. Listen to this calling and do not fear the dark if you already have your lantern and compass. Reflect on how some of the darkest periods of your life led to some of the most profound changes within you. How they led you to deeper understandings, strengths, and/or awakenings. Honor yourself for making it through them. Knight yourself. Recognize the sword that you now carry. Recognize the sword that you now carry, or soon will. Really, Aqua, you gained some real truth in there during this period of your life. All of this talk of darkness and transformation has a lot to do with Pluto. A lot. And I think with Pluto retrograding now alongside Neptune and Saturn, all retrograding together, the three of them, I think you're getting a real glimpse of how the darkness really does serve the light. That it really does serve to empower, to connect us with the divine. It's actually really profound when you think about it. And I think that you have hands down come through and/or soon will come through a really hard time being so much stronger than you were before. Super empowered, right? The fates would have it. You're getting a chance to start fresh. And not only are you starting fresh, you're starting empowered. A solid foundation that you can build on from within yourself. And the more solid you've become on the inside, as above and so below, you are going to be manifesting some solid shit moving forward. So good for you. I am so glad that I got to give you this reading. And I will continue. I will continue to give you readings as we go through this Saturn cycle and everything else in between and thereafter. I'll be on both TikTok and YouTube, helping you guys out to the best of my ability. I do hope you follow me on both. And if you've made it this far in the video, Aqua, it definitely helps if you drop a like or a heart wherever platform you're seeing me at. Much love to you guys always. If this is where we part ways, Aqua, I wish you nothing but the absolute best, and I will see you next time. Bye.